here. I'll have all the children come up. They'll come have a seat right here in front of me on the floor over here. Yeah. All right. How's everyone doing? I don't see enough smiles. We have a lot to smile about. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Smiling, I like it. So we're going to go over some things. We're going to talk about some biblical verses. We're going to talk about how we can make a better day every day and be blessed for everything that we have in front of us. We're also going to go over some different stories that are written in a good book. Everything from the prophets, everything from the disciples, and everything that Jesus did for us. All the stories that we can. This is going to be a snapshot of what we're going to be doing in different events coming forward. I want everybody to think about their weeks ahead and try to plan to come visit with us. And we're going to have some activities and fun and lunch. And I look forward to seeing y'all each time we can do these events. So, there we go, Joe. I appreciate that. Did you want to put up? He's going to come back in a second. That's okay. So what I want to do is I want to jump into a couple of stories, and if I can get everybody's attention. Oh yeah. Joe, if you'll put up Psalms chapter 101, verse 2. So I think pretty much all of us should know it by now. Yeah. Have we seen this before? Let's all look on the screen. Does anyone want to read it, or would you like for me to read it? You would like to read it? I saw a hand. You may. You want to stand up and speak up loud? Do you want the mic? No? Okay?
Read it. Psalms 101 says, I will walk with him on my school.
So what does that mean? Does everyone know what that means? Behave myself wisely? It's a big piece of it, isn't it? Just start each day with a plan. With open arms. You're going to take in everything that we have been blessed to have, and we're going to be appreciative, and we're going to end our day with prayer and thank the Lord, right? Yeah. That's what it's about at the end of the day. It's being blessed and thanking the Lord for everything He sacrificed and everything that your parents do for you and everything from your teachers and just being blessed that we're here today and healthy and we've got food and homes and can I have everybody's attention? Behave myself wisely? All right. So I'm going to sit down and I'm going to read a couple of stories. I hope I can get everybody's attention. If you're not seated facing me, could you try doing that? All right. Some of these stories y'all probably have heard before. I know there's some that I haven't because there's a lot of neat stories in this book that I would love for us to all go over in time. Let me see if I can find the first one. Everybody's attention? All right. So this one's called the Lord's Prayer. So I'm going to read it, then I'm going to show you pictures. You like pictures? You like pictures? All right. So we're going to start off this story right here. Here's one of the greatest books. It's got a whole bunch of fun stories we're going to learn about. All right. The Lord's Prayer. The disciples and all the people around them had never met anyone like Jesus. It was like he knew God personally, because he did. Jesus showed them how to love and be kind and forgive others. And he taught them how to pray. Keep it simple, Jesus said. Your Father in heaven already knows what you need before you ask him. Father in heaven already knows. But here is what you can say. Papa, you're amazing. Help us get what we need today. Enough food, a roof over our heads. Forgive us for the ways we fail you, just as we forgive those who fail us. Rescue us from evil things and evil ways. Amen. And here, as you can see, he's reaching up to the heavens. He's praying, giving thanks. He's thanking the Lord. Can everyone see? This one we may have heard. It's called the greatest commandment. One day, a jealous leader tried to trap Jesus, asking, "Teacher, which is the greatest commandment in the law?" The Jews were no longer living by the Ten Commandments. There were hundreds of different rules. Jesus said, "Love God with everything in you, and love everyone around you like you love yourself." Well, that was a new idea. Those two rules would now top all the other rules, and the leaders were speechless. Can you imagine that? Just love everyone and love the Lord. It's a good thing to do, right? Be good to everyone. All right, I'm going to read one more, and then we're going to come back another Saturday and read a whole bunch more and have some activities. That sound like a fun idea? Yeah? All right. So this one's called Jesus and the Little Kids. Jesus and the Little Kids. All right? Jesus had a special place in his heart for children. Everywhere he went, mothers and fathers brought their babies and kids to him so he could bless them. After a while, the disciples got tired of it and tried to tell them, "Go away." That's it.
Nope.
But Jesus said, "Don't chase away the kids. The kingdom of God belongs to the people like them." To enter the kingdom of God, you need to be like a little child. Right? That's right. How'd you like those little stories? We want to come back and hear more? Thumbs up. I want to ask each and every one of you, are we going to do the next, we got one more. We're going to read another verse. Here's Matthew chapter 6, verse 6. You want to read it or you want me to read it? Me? Okay. But you, when you pray, enter into your closet. And when you have shut your door, pray to your Father which is in secret. And your Father which sees in secret shall reward you openly. So who's going to go home before bed tonight and pray and give thanks? Who's going to brush their teeth tonight? Who's going to wash their hands a lot? Who's going to make sure their towel is hung up properly? I'll stop. I'm having fun. Okay. We're going to have a great week. We're going to go into it. We're going to behave ourselves wisely. We're going to give thanks to the Lord.